Welcome to Vital Biology classes. For new updates, subscribe to the channel Vital Biology. The theme of our channel is Study Now, Be Proud Later. You can join our Vital Biology Telegram group and all the classes, notes, PDFs are available there. Link is provided below in description box. Hello everyone. So this is a short class for some change. So, do you know about the neuron? Most of them, I think they know, and who don't know, just listen to it. It's very interesting, and I'm not doing very deeply. It's just a basic thing for a change. Okay, so you can observe here. This is a structure of neuron. Okay, this is a structure of neuron. You can observe here. So by observing this itself, you will know that these neurons are present in all the living organisms, that too in animals, right? So in animals, or else together with including human, this neuron is the longest cell structure when compared to the other cells. Okay, like this is also one of the important thing itself. Like they may ask you that in the human body the longest cell is dash. Okay, they will mention you that skeletal cells and muscle cells, neural cells, none of the above, or else any other cells. So you want to mention that neural cells are the nervous cells, or else neuron. Okay, so this is the starting thing, and so now let us move on to the next. Yeah, so as you think, the neurons are the structural and functional unit of the nervous system. So like without cell we are not there, living things. As I told you previous classes itself, that cell is a structural and functional unit of the living organisms. In the same way here, the neuron cell is a structural and functional units of the nervous system. So without neuron, the nervous system is not there, not present. Okay, so what is the function of this neurons? Let us see. It has a very specialized function, that is like to respond to physical or else chemical stimuli. For example, if a man if physically I am telling, if a man who touches the hot particles, he just gets somewhat like, oh it's hot, he will know that, right? So that type of signal that he is touching hot and it is very harmful, so that he will know that this is harmful, and that signal will soon, very in just a seconds, it will reach the mind. So that is called as physical stimuli. Okay, and chemical stimuli, like if you get any stomach pain with some food poisons, so that you will know that yeah, I'm getting stomach pain, and I think this is the reason for this. It's a reason that is like food poison. So that pain also, it will go like in seconds, it will reach the brain. So that is called as chemical stimuli. If the that effect, or else that stimuli is affecting with the help of chemical substances, then it is called as chemical stimuli. If it is the stimuli is getting by the physical means, as I told you one of the example, a man who is touching a for example like a vessel, hot vessel, if he touch, means that hotness, it reaches in a seconds to the mind. That is physical stimuli, or else physical touch. Okay, and chemical stimuli or else chemical touch means that inside the body, for example, as I told you, stomach, food poisoning, that message reaches as soon as possible to the mind, signal. Okay, so this is one of the main function, where other cells can't replace this function in any way. Okay, and the next function is that conduct the nerve impulses and releases the neurotransmitters. After this chemical or else a physical stimuli that that signal reaches to the brain, then the brain or else some of the new nerve impulses that releases, after that information reaches the nerves, then it releases some of the neurotransmitters. So these neurotransmitters is nothing but, for example, let us take acetylcholine and or else GABA. Okay, so these just helps the neurons to decrease or else increase the information. Okay, and next point is that nerve impulse travel at a speed range from 0.5 to 130 meters per second. As I told you, this type of information reaches just in a seconds. That too, how many meters means 0.5 meter to 130 meters away. This information moves in a seconds per second, that too only 1 second. Okay, and next thing, yeah, this is, you can observe here that this is a neuron, one of the neuron and the nerve cell. Okay, so first let us see the parts of the neuron. What are the main parts of the neuron? A cell body and dendrites and an axon. So first let us see the cell body. So cell body means this much, this is cell body. Okay, so cell body contains a nucleus. As you are observing here itself, this is a nucleus. Okay, so cell body consists of nucleus that is surrounded by the cytoplasm, this liquid like structure, liquid or fluid like content, that is cytoplasm, and includes the organelles such as like lysosomes, mitochondria, Golgi complex in this itself, inside this. So you can observe that lysosomes, mitochondria and Golgi complex, and also there is the presence of free ribosomes on endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so you can observe here there are some ribosomes. So these ribosomes that are freely present on the endoplasmic reticulum is called as Nissi bodies. So you can observe here, one second, so you can observe here, this is Nissi bodies. Okay, so this is about cell body. Okay, next let us go to the second main part of the neuron cell, that is dendrites. Okay, so dendrites, you can observe here that you can see here that branched structures, right? So these are dendrites, and these dendrites, that main function is receiving or inputting the portion of the neurons. So receiving some of the information from another cell through this small branches that are called as dendrites. So by this with the help of another neuron, like another neuron, it just receives the message and puts inside, okay, inside the neuron, and just it's passed through here and it leaves here and it reaches to the another neuron. Okay, so next, axon, that is a main third part in the neuron, that is axon. Axon is a very long, thin, cylindrical projection joins the cell body called as axon hillock, that is cone shaped. Okay, so axon is nothing but, let us take, this is one of the axon and this is one of the axon and this is one of the axon. So let us take one of the axon. So axon is very long, as you observe here, this is very long compared to other parts in the neuron, and it is very thin too. So next, cylindrical, the shape is cylindrical, you can observe here. So cylindrical projection that joins to the cell body. So you can observe here, this one of the axon that is joining the cell body. So next, this joining of the cell body and the axon is called as axon hillock. Okay, axon hillock, and it is cone shaped, as you are observing here, this is cone shaped, right? So here you can observe, this is cone shape. Okay, and next, axon contains the mitochondria, microtubules and neurofibers, and here the endoplasmic reticulum is absent. Okay, so these cells also contains the mitochondria, microtubules and neurofibrils. Okay, here endoplasmic reticulum is absent. Axon cytoplasm is called as, okay, as I told you, this is one of the axon. So axon's cytoplasm, fluid like structure, here that is called as axoplasm. Okay, this content is called as axoplasm. Okay, in other cells it is called as cytoplasm, but here this cytoplasm itself, it is called as axoplasm. Okay, and next, axon cytoplasm is surrounded by the plasma membrane. So this layer you can observe here, right? So this plasma membrane, here it is called as axolemma. Okay, axolemma. Cytoplasm is surrounded by a type of plasma membrane, that is called as axolemma. Okay. And next, that is last point, axon branches are called as axon collateral. So these branches are called as axon collateral. Okay, axon collateral. And this process of forming of this axon collateral is called as axon terminal or else telodendria. Okay, this process, that is forming process of branches, that is called as axon terminal or else telodendria. So okay guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye. Thank you. All the class notes and other study materials provided in our Vital Biology Telegram group. Link is provided below in the description box. Like, share, subscribe and press on the bell button for the notification of newly updated classes.